In the previous lessons, I introduced some machine learning terms like features, labels, regression, classification, etc. We also provided examples to make those concepts clearer. Given how important labels are, you might be wondering, where do I find them? Most commonly, labels are found in historical datasets. And this points to the importance of having a data warehouse. Let's say we are creating a machine learning model to predict whether a jet engine will require a mechanics inspection. The information about the jet engine collected from flights, those are the features, and they will probably be in one database. The information about mechanic inspections, that will be the label, and they'll probably be in a different database. Note that if at training time, the two datasets are still held in two different databases that are in silos, we cannot even get started. That's because we need to join the two datasets based on the engine ID and time. A data warehouse where data from across the organization is collected in a way that they're joinable is a prerequisite to be able to build this machine learning model. To create the machine learning dataset, we need both these datasets, the dataset of aircraft measurements and the dataset of mechanic inspections. And we need both these historical datasets in order to build this machine learning model. If we have not been collecting this data, we're out of luck. Only if we have this historical data can we create a machine learning model to predict one from the other. Let's take another example. Let's say we want to build a recommendation system for products, but we don't have any historical data of customer ratings. Our business never collected it. We don't have labeled examples then. Are we out of luck? Well, maybe not. There are three ways that you could address this challenge. 1, use a proxy label. 2, build a labeling system. Or 3, use a labeling service. Let's look at all of them. For training a product recommendation model, you would normally need customer ratings. But even if you don't have customer ratings, you might be able to use a proxy. For example, the number of warranty claims or the number of support phone calls might serve as a proxy for the customer rating of the product. It's not ideal, but will allow you to get started. Another way to get a proxy is to train a machine learning model to produce it for you. In the examples that we've seen so far, features were things that we could observe in the world, actual measurements. But sometimes the output of one model can be used as the input to another model. For example, say you want to predict the future demand of a retail product, and you think that one great feature would be the amount of attention that customers in stores pay to that product. But that's not something that most retailers can easily measure. The good news is you don't need to be able to actually measure exactly that thing for it to be an input into your model. For example, you could train a machine learning model to count the number of people in that section of the store. Maybe you could look at camera footage. Or maybe you could look at the number of transactions that you're ringing up in that section of the store. And then you could use that model's output as a proxy for how many customers are interested in whatever items you're stocking in that section of the store.